Okay. Okay, we're live. Let's see. Where do I get the link to share with the internets? Let me click on this. We're only 41 minutes late. Well, that's...
Did you try to murder yourself, Will?
No, I didn't want to sneeze on my laptop, so I sneezed on a pillow.
Understandable. Alright, I'm just going to drop a link so I can see the chat should anyone bother to watch us. And otherwise, we can get going a bit to begin.
Shit, I should have counted how many Vita games I own. Like, closely, yeah.
And I own half of those, so.
Like,
I'm willing to bet I got a solid 60%.
Nice. It's hard to resist, isn't it?
I'm all digital, though.
Me too. Well, at first I bought them physical, and then I turned around and got rid of them and bought them all physical. Bought
Yeah.
them all digital.
It's just more, you sold all the games and you got a bigger memory card.
I have
Naturally.
I have several memory cards.
Yeah, he was just showing us, by all means.
I think I have 3.
I
think.
I have 6 64 gig memory cards. And I have 4 32 gig ones.
Okay, so where did you order those from?
Amazon.
Where's
Really?
mine at? Give me my memory card. Also, you shut up. You shut your face right now.
What, Austin? What can you get on Amazon?
Brian's not even here, so you can't say it.
Yeah. These are references to a podcast, Darren. You might not have heard it, but if you're wondering.
Sadly not, I'm out of the loop.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Goddamn, 999, is that what you...
We're about to demolish these guys. It's not even going to be fair.
It's too close, man. Okay. Alright, so I have a list of things we can discuss. I'm calling this show Vita Support. Get it?
Yeah.
Because Vita means life. And it's like, life.
Vita does mean life.
And it is absolutely on life support, so...
It's true. So, maybe.
They were trolling us from the beginning. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. So that'd be fun. We could discuss some of the games we've been playing on the Vita. We got PSN. I'd like to discuss some PSN. And this bullshit with PS Plus auto renew. And then maybe talk about some games that are coming out. And of course, whatever we discuss in the meantime. That'd be good. So we're broadcasting. So I guess we can give everyone a chance to introduce themselves. I've got... do you guys see the same group? I've got... we got Austin... Darren, Jay, Will. Do you want to go in that order?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. If you want to, I'm Steven. Hey, thanks for watching our live stream. This is my YouTube channel, CatMax Gaming, and we're gonna talk about the Vita. That's this thing. Hi guys. It's my Vita.
Hi, Steven.
Hi. So I've got some people here with me. And I will give them all a chance to introduce themselves, and we'll start with Austin. Please tell us a bit about yourself. Mm-hmm. Hi, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Austin. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. He didn't believe it would happen.
Time.
No food time. Yeah, right. TJB. It's too soon to use these, though. You're gonna give it all away. Hi, Austin. Okay. And next we have Darren. Darren, want to tell the folks a bit about yourself? Who was also in our last live stream, which was talking about some Game of Thrones, and we need to do the next episode ASAP.
Yes, we do, because that was a fantastic episode, and is one worth talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm Darren of the Gaming Pilgrimage. I talk about the RPGs. Many of the RPGs I talk about can possibly be enjoyed on the Vita. to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Especially my most recent series, which I'm looking at the Suikoden games, and the two rarest and arguably the best games in the series are available on the Vita.
Yep.
That's a big point of the system's favor. But yeah, I love this thing. It's the best. That's all I got to say about me.
Yeah, he has no face.
As per usual, I'm keeping up with my facade of not having a face.
If you want to see Darren's face, though, just watch my Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo video.
But he doesn't have a face, and you guys are making him feel self-conscious about it. It's a condition that there needs to be more awareness about.
I'm just trapped in my computer. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sure. Aren't we all?
I did do an ice bucket challenge. There is video evidence of me on my own channel. You're not wrong. That was a while back.
Was that almost a year ago?
It was at the. I think when was the ALS ice bucket challenge happening?
I think it was summertime. Like
Yeah.
September or something?
Yeah, that sounds
Must
right.
have been.
God damn.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you what. That time, though. Alright, Jay, want to tell the folks a bit about yourself and your channel?
All right. If I don't intro it right, I'll hate myself. Down, up, left, A, right, down. This is Prophecy the Prophet, and I am on CatMax Gaming. But I belong to a channel that I started. We also have a website that I don't pay for anymore, so it's not kind of there. Well, no one will set it up for. I would love someone to. I would pay somebody to set it up and run it for me, but I don't have anyone to do it. But I do Dollar TV on the YouTubes. I talk about games and everything, and usually what's bothering me. Like I do. Like tomorrow, I'll be talking about something I don't know yet because I kind of figured out everything out on the fly.
Sure.
It is, but I don't know what. Yes, it is WTF Wednesdays, and I don't know. Like I'll have to. I'll turn on CNN and whatever is like really bother. That's what it is. I like turn on CNN, whatever really bothers me, or someone will text me something, and then I will rant on that.
Nice. Mexicans and why they're not on this show.
Yes. Boom. There you
Just
go.
one though. Oh, Brian. Does Brian have does he he's big on Vita, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
He loves the Vita. He
You're
plays.
not big
like
on
it.
Vita. You're not big on life.
I know, right? He's just not as big as the rest of us, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we got Will here. Will's playing his Vita. He's that into Vita.
Yeah. I'm actually. You guys want to guess what I'm playing? Yeah, I already showed you guys what I was doing.
He loves that game so much.
Yes, I do.
He does. He does.
Probably the only one.
I'm not the only one. There's fun people that play this game.
Hey, I still hold that game is a better game than Smash Brothers. So
Let's not get into that.
it's a better technical game. Smash is funner, but I maintain that All Stars is a better game.
Yes.
We can get into it. That's Vita talk.
But I am.
Well, the first thing I have on the list is games you're playing, and he's literally playing that game.
Yeah. I'm on our website with Austin. Called Average Still Gaming. We have our Average podcast. Austin is doing video series and such.
Yeah, he actually did a video.
Yeah.
I forgot you guys had you, dude.
Took him long enough.
Yeah. Way to go, Austin. Taking all a week.
Oh, we.
Austin, I'm saying something about you, but I got like this video series that I've been sitting on for how long? I got 2 of them. I still haven't posted either one of them. And I got
The last video I remember is the ice bucket challenges you guys did.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It keeps coming back to the ice bucket.
Eventually, I'll post my stuff soon. Eventually,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
because it's such a good game.
just click in about 18 minutes in. I guarantee you every episode. If Austin's on the episode, because Austin talks for 15, so.
It's so weird that they get mad at him for that because it's like it's exactly what you're there to do.
Yeah, Austin's always talking about his boring. So yeah, that's what we do. We basically we shit talk each other for hour and 20 minutes every week. Good time.
Perfect. It is.
It's good
It's
stuff.
literally one of my favorite podcasts.
Oh,
And they talk about me a lot too, for some
Yeah.
reason. Weird.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite part when I get mentioned.
Yeah.
Steve even has a regular joke. He even has a regular joke on the podcast.
It's almost funny.
No, I haven't listened to it yet. Yeah,
Is it Willis? You just put that up though, didn't you?
yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll add that to the work queue at some point. All right. Well, that's everybody. So, like I said, we've got a list. It's a flexible, casual live stream. Of course, the main topic is the Vita, so we all have our Vitas here ready to talk about. I even want to do my own video about the Vita, but of course, I guess this too is its own video about the Vita. But that's fine. I want to start with just talk about some of the games we've actually been playing. Do you, Will, want to talk more about PlayStation All Stars?
I mean, I'm always down to talk about PlayStation.
All right.
That's no question about that.
Well, what? Why is it? Why are you the only person that plays it? Like what?
I'm not
Because it's not that good.
a lot of people.
Is it that good or isn't it that good?
It's not.
I think it has to be good because I mean, even though Sony has stopped supporting it, I can still hop on anytime during the day and find a match.
Hmm.
We can't say that about Splatoon in a week, so I guess it's better than that.
Oh, it's a big smack talk. Oof.
And Nintendo still supports the game.
Amiibos. What do we need to know about the game? Like I said, it's a game not unlike Smash Brothers, right?
People like to compare it to Smash Brothers, but it's not. I mean, it's a fighting game. It's a 4-player fighting game, but that's pretty much all it is compared to Smash Brothers. It also uses characters that are in the PlayStation family, but
Will, you can't even say it with a straight face.
what? You can't say what?
That it's not a Smash Brothers clone. It is absolutely a
not.
Smash Brothers clone, but
I mean,
it's still good.
If you give somebody that plays Smash Brothers that game, they wouldn't know what to do. They
Well,
wouldn't understand how level 1s work. They'd just be trying to kick people off stages, and they'll realize that it's all boxes, and they wouldn't know what to do.
That's strange. We had Travis and Super Robot Power Hour in the chat, and they claimed that Austin is silent. Strange.
It's because there's a baby on his lap.
Maybe. I don't know if they're still there, but I asked him if he's still silent. But we can hear him, but for some reason they couldn't. Travis also wants us to discuss the Neo Geo Pocket Color. That's fun. How many batteries does that thing need? It's like different types of batteries. That's the flat ones and like the more traditional shaped ones. Crazy. Huh. I wonder why they can't hear us. No. Is he muted? Let's see. I'm gonna open up the what's my thingy? Toolbar? Control room.
If he was muted, we wouldn't be able to hear him.
No, but I just mean if the stream somehow muted him, but he looks to be... Yeah. Weird. They say he's still silent. Very strange. That's interesting. That's a new one. There's so many problems with this wacky program. Is he that you can't hear him? Like, is he too quiet, or is he just muted completely?
Well, I mean, you really don't need to hear Austin.
Yeah, that's true. I'm clicking on too many things. It's going all over the place. Okay, well.
I mean, we can hear you fine, Austin. I don't think it's your end.
Yeah, weird. Everything looks okay on our end. Well, hopefully you guys can hear Austin at some point. Okay.
You can type
all right,
your
cool.
opinions in the chat.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Who else has a game muted? Damn it, Travis, we need more information. Completely muted. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Uh. Okay, see, now he's muted.
That was good. I liked it.
I can't unmute him now.
He's muted forever.
Oh, nope.
It didn't take.
There it is. Austin, say words. Austin. Okay, cool. All right. Well, hopefully.
Where are you guys seeing this chat at?
It's on the actual video side on Steven's channel. It should be, if you're subscribed to him, you'll see it in your subscriptions.
Yeah. I can leave you the link as well.
Yeah, do that.
For any viewers, we are kind of off the cuff here, so
yeah, I don't know what
it's casual to say the least.
Yeah.
The hell's a Google Plus?
Yeah. Okay, so I just left the link. So if you click on that and then mute it and then pause it, you can still see the chat go.
Pause, mute. All right. Oh, okay. All right. There goes people. Wait a minute. Why am I hearing an echo now?
Because someone's watching
That's the
our
past.
stream.
You're listening to.
Austin, you piece of shit.
There we go.
Yeah, there's stuff. There's words.
Hmm. Okay, well, we can always relay what Austin says.
Yeah.
All right. So we talked a bit about the PlayStation All-Stars. I wouldn't mind picking that up. I haven't yet.
Well, it was free on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I might have it. I don't know. I'm still waiting for my own 64 gigabyte card. Now, you see, you bought that from Amazon. By the way, if anyone out there owns a Vita, you're going to want at least a 64 gig card, at least one.
I have a 16 and I've been fine.
Okay.
I'm rocking a 32 myself, and I'm usually pretty good on space.
Okay.
And I'm all digital, too.
I'm not all digital, though. I buy physical all the time.
I am all digital, and I own way too many Vita memory cards. I have a current total of 10 Vita memory cards, all 32 plus. 4 of them are 32, and 6 of them are 64. I've only got.
That's a lot.
Like, yeah, I can. If I save everything to my computer, I can actually almost fill up an external hard drive, a terabyte external hard drive.
Sheesh.
When it comes with PSP and all that, PSP, PS1 classics, I can almost fill up a terabyte.
Gadzooks. I'm surprised there's that many games.
Yeah, for everyone that says the Vita doesn't have games, I call bullshit because I spent probably $3,000 on Vita stuff last year.
Wow. That's a lot.
Well, one of my
Now I
big
do want to see your
comments
stack of
towards people saying the Vita doesn't have any games, that it has access to the PSP and the PlayStation 1 library on top of, well, now discontinued PlayStation Minis, but there's tons of stuff there, and it's like things that not even Nintendo can do right with its virtual console.
Exactly. And the Vita currently is the only PlayStation console that can play PS1 games, the HD remix PS2 games. It plays PS3 games to PlayStation Now. It plays PS3 games to PlayStation Now. It plays PSP games, PlayStation Minis, PlayStation Mobiles, which will be soon discontinued. It plays its own native Vita game, and it plays PS4 to remote play. It plays every generation of PlayStation.
Yep. Even PS2 as well?
Well, like Persona 4 Golden is a port, but it's still a PS2 game.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a couple like that, like Metal Gear, Final Fantasy.
Wait, I got a mic now. Mic drop. Boom.
I mean, I'll always hold the Vita as the ultimate RPG machine because it's the only system in known history in which you can play Final Fantasies 1 to 10 on.
You can.
And I don't even like Final Fantasy that much, and that's a point I bring up in the system's favor.
Some of those Square games are pretty well priced too. Some aren't. Travis says you could put a down payment on a car with that kind of money.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's more than I spent on my car, actually.
Yeah.
Like game. Yeah,
Final Fantasy 1 to 10 on.
like gaming in general last year, I felt because trying to do the YouTube thing and buying everything that comes out so I can cover it. I spent like 10 grand last year on video games. I have an actual fucking problem.
The Square games are pretty well priced too. Oh god, who's listening to the past?
Huh?
I have an actual problem. So I'm not the person to measure against because I have a literal problem. I am trying to support the Vita by my goddamn self.
Yeah, everyone kind of has that impression with themselves, don't they? Like, oh god, I need more games. It's the only way I can support that system.
Well, I always buy whatever the AAA games. Like I bought what's the one that I hate, Austin?
Shovel Knight.
Freedom Worlds.
Okay.
Freedom Wars. I hate that game.
Really?
And I didn't return it just because I want if somebody else is gonna buy it, they're gonna pay full price. Yeah, I don't like the game.
I haven't even started it yet.
I haven't finished it. I'm halfway through and I haven't finished it.
Can it be finished?
Yeah, I think. No, I don't think you can ever. Well, I don't know.
You can.
It's a hunting game like Monster Hunter. Yeah?
You can finish. You can finish the story though. There is an overarching story.
Yeah, you can finish the story.
Okay.
But the story's so dumb.
You can finish it to the point in which any human will actually be done with it.
But yeah, I tend whenever there's a AAA game, I'll buy it. Just because I want more of those types of games. Gravity Rush 2.
Which is going to be a PS4 game. I have the faith.
I think it'll be both if they're smart.
I can see that.
I think if they're smart,
buy it.
I think if they're smart, it won't be both.
Yeah.
I bet you guys pizza. Let's bet some pizza on this. Let's make it interesting.
Yeah.
Are you fiddling again? Will you fiddling? Some options. Now, if someone does want to if we let Austin speak and then someone watch the past as it shows on YouTube, then we can find out if they can hear Austin speak. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, now someone watch it, and then when that happens, Austin's gonna talk right after. Austin, talk about a game. Okay.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Now, do you need to? He says you're still muted. Do you need to have played the first one to really enjoy the second?
Who do you want to answer this question? Because we're both qualified to.
You can both answer it.
Let's talk about Danganronpa.
Well, we'll get to that. 'Cause that's one of
Travis wants Danganronpa talk to.
Steven, to answer your question, you can easily play Suikoden 2 without any knowledge of Suikoden, but it does benefit you because you can import your completed save file for a variety of bonuses, including recruiting the main character from Suikoden 1, which is really cool. And you'll also understand that a lot of the characters are returning from Suikoden 1, so you'll get a lot of cameos and references.
Now, is that something you can do on the Vita?
Yep.
That's cool. It just does like the virtual memory card thing, right?
It's just like, oh yeah, do you have data? And you're like, yep, here it is. And it's like, okay.
That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I still have the group chat on. I'm closing it. There we go. Okay. Well, that's cool. I think I have the second one from a sale, but I don't have the first one yet. I don't know if I'd play it. They had that big sale, the flash sale. And I bought a bunch of random RPGs that were pretty cheap. I'm sure you guys remember that.
I hate the flash sales.
Why?
You love the flash sales.
Because it makes me buy everything.
I was going to say, maybe it makes you regret because you're like, I bought everything at full price and now it's here for so much cheaper.
No, because, I bought most of the stuff at a decent enough time ago where it's okay, I would have gotten my play out of it. So, it just hates it because I'll look at whatever the flash sale is. I'll see purchase. Then I'll see like 6 gaps in there, and I gotta fill it out because I'm a completionist. So I buy the games just because they're there.
do have a problem.
I do. Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I eat food that's bad for me, and I buy and play video games, or I buy video games that I don't play.
Well, I would like that problem as well if I could have it, please. Oh, damn. And you got kids, lots of kids.
The thing that keeps me from killing my kids is video games.
Oh.
Like legitly, like, okay.
Legitly.
Like, all right,
You're gonna be in the news, aren't you?
Yeah. But no, like, realistically, everyone that knows me prior to this video, I'm dealing with and deal with depression. Like, the thing that keeps me above goddamn water is video games.
Mm-hmm.
I rely on them heavily to help me cope with everything that I need to cope with.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Like, I work in an industry that every day I can be fired for something stupid. Like, I don't have any write-ups or anything to be fired over, but I deal with people's money. I work in the casino industry, and every day I can be fired for anything. So I'm just so there's so much stress on my plate. Video games help me cope with everything.
Well, anyway, everyone has.
The way you phrased it originally, that made me just burst out in laughter. Just like literally, without them, they'd be dead right now.
Yeah, like that is no, like that. Like I talk and make that joke, but it's probably true. Like, I might snap and kill everyone if I couldn't shoot a zombie in the face. I don't know what I'd do. I just don't know what I would do.
Thank you, zombies. Well, then. See, Austin's all self-conscious about his mic now. Austin, say words again.
Good. We don't want to hear you, Austin. You're going to sign up. Did you want to
Will snuck into the chat. I saw it. Aw.
I think he needs new headphones. I think that's what's going on.
It was fine before. Austin, I can't hear you. But you're not saying things.
Talk, Austin. Say something.
Do it, Austin.
I wanted to talk just so I could yell at him for talking.
Don't point your cock. Say words. What?
Doesn't the laptop have a mic in it?
Oh man,
But
live streaming is hard.
Oh, so you make everything worse. Now I have to be the sole member of everything gaming.
There's no one left. Maybe Burns can help. That bastard. The less Austin talks, the more viewers we get.
Yeah,
Austin, the problem. The built-in mic isn't working. It was working.
Austin talking is a Kickstarter goal. We gotta get to 3,000. And
that's my Patreon. It's a Patreon tier.
you have to pay $15.01 to get Austin.
Austin to talk.
Damn it! We gotta sign into his Patreon. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk about a game. You guys played this one, Tokiden Kiwami?
I have.
What do you think of it?
It is a Monster Hunter game.
Yeah. It's the most Monster Hunter-ish game I've played that isn't Monster Hunter.
When I played that, because I bought the original Tokiden, then I bought that for whatever reason, I don't know. Well, I bought that on my PS4. So I wanted a bigger screen, so I wanted to try to play it on a bigger screen to see how I felt with it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's when I play it, I instantly feel, hey, I should probably be playing
Monster Hunter?
No, not Monster Hunter. There's the one that Keiji Inafune did.
Oh, Soul Sacrifice.
Soul Sacrifice. Yes, I played that and said, man, I should absolutely be playing Soul Sacrifice. That is a better game to me personally.
This is okay. It's the AI makes it way too easy, I find. Those guys are cold-blooded killers.
Yeah, yes.
They just run right in. You're like, hold on, guys, let me catch up. And then you get to the monster and it's already dead, and they run to the next one. It's like, guys, hold on. People are bloodthirsty. It is neat, but it's
I'm supposed to say I like it, but it's not like it's because again I don't play any Monster Hunter games.
It's no Monster Hunter.
Well, because I don't like the direct Monster Hunter games. I like all of the Monster Hunter clones. For some reason, I can't get into the Monster Hunter games. It's also the same reason I can't get into the Dark Souls games, but I loved Bloodborne. I loved Bloodborne.
I think it might be the pacing, because usually the Monster Hunter clones are a lot faster paced than Monster Hunter itself is.
Yes, that's what, and I realized that. I realized that if they were to ever make a Devil May Cry style Monster Hunter game, I'd be there.
You'd be there.
I'd be there.
I'm not a fan of Monster Hunter games, so. Well, the only one I ever played was Freedom Wars.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if that's a fair, an accurate depiction of what they are, but I didn't like it from what I played.
I haven't even started Freedom Wars yet because I'm still stuck with this 8 gig card because I'm waiting for my 64 to arrive in the mail and it hasn't yet. I'm worried it's lost.
That sounds like Lost.
It has if it's not here by this Friday, then it's time to get in touch with people.
If it's been a month, yeah, you should definitely get in touch with someone.
Sometimes it came from Japan, so sometimes it does take.
Oh, see, I found a local. Well, also I buy mine online, but I've gotten two of them from my local GameStops or EB Games, as you guys have.
What? They had 64 gig.
Yes, they were the Japanese. They were the Japanese printing, and they were the Japanese cards. But they were selling them used but they were still like $130.
Oof,
that's messed up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they'd have that even in their system though.
Where I am, someone buys them. So one of the corporate guys buys them and brings them down. They sell them used as a novelty item. I think it was listed. They said or something, which was really weird. But like I'll have to occasionally call and say, "Hey, I want one." Who has one in reason? And they get one at a time. They don't get a couple. They get one. So it's me and a couple other people who have Vitas fighting it out to get them.
Oh, Austin left. Damn it, Travis! What'd you do? And Homer 2K has a cat behind him now.
Yeah, she's hanging out.
He's a cat. Damn it, Austin. Now we're sad.
He'll be back, I think. Unless there's baby stuff.
He said, "Good luck, guys. Have fun."
Maybe that's why he cut his mic, because of the baby. Like screaming was happening. He was trying to save everybody. Maybe he's actually a good guy.
Maybe it's just Travis. Damn it, Travis.
Damn it, Travis.
Damn it, Travis. Yep.
You bullied poor Austin.
Oh shit! I was doing something.
Page.
So
yeah,
we're going to talk about Danganronpa now?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
So, Danganronpa is an amazing game. Austin didn't think so.
I just started it.
He didn't think so?
No.
Good thing he left.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say to that.
He said he didn't think that he thought that I hyped it up too much. I just think that he's crazy.
Yeah. I love those games. I honestly think they are better than the Ace Attorney sequels.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I prefer them to it. I like it. It's wackier, it's crazier, it's more interesting. I don't know. It's neat.
It's more violent.
Yeah, and the story's better. Characters are more fun. Everything's better about the game.
Everything's more fun when your characters have the risk of dying, which apparently we're never going to know in Fire Emblem again.
Yeah.
Really? Are they removing that completely?
Oh no, it's just that Fire Emblem Myth is adding more and more casual modes to the game. They have the newest addition is Phoenix mode, where if your character dies, the turn after they die, they come back.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I think you can turn that
Is
off.
that like?
It's
like
optional.
easy mode?
It's super optional, but it's just mind blowing. It's a feature.
That's
Well,
peculiar.
Nintendo was all about the kids, and kids don't have it in them to play a hardcore permadeath game.
I beat the first Fire Emblem for GBA when I was 10 years old, the hardest difficulty. Don't give me that.
Well,
Kids these days,
kids nowadays, rather.
they need to step their game up.
They're like a bunch of old people. Kids nowadays, they just don't know video games.
Back in my day, I ran Hector hard mode.
I'm just saying, I used to play Battletoads for fun. That's all I'm saying. When I was a kid.
That's pretty extreme. It's pretty rad, actually.
Pretty darn extreme.
Now,
speaking of games coming out, there is new Danganronpa on the way.
Yeah, that's
It isn't really a Danganronpa game, but
yeah,
I'll still.
It's like a spin-off. It's in the same universe. It's set in between the first two games, both of which are available on Vita, and this game's also on Vita.
Exclusively on Vita.
Yeah.
All three of these, actually.
Yes.
Well, the first two were technically remakes. from the PSP, but they weren't released in North America.
Yeah. Interesting. I haven't played them yet. I do want to play them. I don't see them in stores. They've sold out all over town.
Yeah, because they're amazing and they can't keep them on the shelves. Because I keep going in and buying all the copies.
Yeah.
I actually do own a physical copy of Danganronpa 2. That's like one of the only physical Vita games I actually have. That's partially because Monokuma guilt trips you into doing so in the first chapter.
Really?
If you ever see anyone playing it, he says like, "Oh, are you borrowing this from a friend? Oh, you should buy this game by yourself. You know, support the game."
He's the one trying to save the Vita.
Nice. There you go. It's all Monokuma.
Monokuma would be a great mascot for the Vita.
Yeah, he would be.
Maybe.
A psychopathic tiny bear.
His motto is support the Vita or I'll take your Vita. Haha.
There you go.
I get it. Vita support. I feel bad about Austin. Bye, Austin. All right. Actually, I have seen I think the second one in stores. It's expensive though. Those are some of the most expensive games, I think. A lot of weird Japanese anime games. They're usually pretty expensive, I find.
That's what's keeping the Vita alive, really.
Yeah. Actually, I bought them when they first came out, and they were just regular retail price.
Yeah. I don't know what you're seeing, Steven.
Yeah. And then
$50, I think.
Really? I bought mine at launch for $40.
Yeah.
Huh. The first or second one?
Both of them.
What? That's weird.
And I just.
Why are they trying to pull that EV game?
I just pre-ordered the collector's edition for the third game, and it was only like $60, I think.
What do we get in that again?
I don't know. I have no idea. Austin tweeted it to me, and I was like, I gotta buy this, so I bought it.
By which? Sorry, I missed that.
I think it's like August or it's later in the year. It's this year though.
For which?
Another episode.
I think it's September. I think.
Yeah, that might be. It's this year. That's all I know.
Yeah.
NAS America. Oh my God.
Did you guys hear about Gaijin Works bringing over 2 different PSP games apparently this year for Vita and PlayStation TV?
I know Corpse Party is on the way.
Yes, I'm very excited about that because I own the PSP version, but I'm like, I'd rather have it. I'd rather have trophies. Like if you give me old PSP, if they just added trophy to support the old PSP games and sold them to me again, I'd buy them.
Yeah,
I would buy a lot of games. A lot of them if they just like ported it over and just added trophies and didn't even like high res anything. Just put trophies in it. I'd be good.
That's all I need. I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
Trophies.
Yeah, I've been playing Peace Walker, and that's my main gripe about that is that I play on the PSP version of it, and there's no trophies.
That's why I won't play the PSP version of it. Like I want to play that. So, like my goal was to play all of the Metal Gear games in chronological order before Phantom Pain came out.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I found out before I realized Phantom Pain was before a bunch of games.
Yeah.
So that screwed up my whole thing.
You only really need to play 3 in Peace Walker. Understanding this narrative.
Yeah. The HD collection, if you play the PS3 version of it, it has trophies.
Yeah. That's what I started playing that and still haven't finished it, but I started playing it on the PS3.
Yeah, it's really good.
I was going to do more than I was going to platinum and play through all of the games.
Oh, okay. All right.
I platinum Metal Gear Solid 3, and then I was going to do it chronologically, then realized that Phantom Pain was before the other stuff, so I said I can't do what I was going to do because I want to play the story 100% in chronological order.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense. Tricky game to get into, or series rather. Lots of weird twists and turns in the story.
You had to be there when it started, man.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Nah, you can jump into that series whenever. I started playing those games backwards from 4, and I'm still a huge fan.
It probably makes more sense that way.
No, it didn't. I can promise you it didn't.
If you play them in order, they don't make sense. So. Yeah,
exactly. Just enjoy the ride, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. Games you're playing. Who here has played the Senran Kagura game?
Yeah.
There you go. Right. There's our hashtag TGP.
Yeah.
TJP, Red.
JP.
TJP.
Like I love, and not for all the dirty stuff, but I love that game. It is actually a really fun game.
I know. It feels like a Dragon Ball sort of thing.
It does. Yes, it does.
I like fast combos and zip stick
Yeah.
combos, and then
Yeah, and,
you're
it-
like, they're fun.
and I like that. It's a fun game. And then
It
you,
is.
and you transform, and then you may get a nipple.
A nip may slip. I was
Like,
playing the Bon Appetit version.
Yes, I love that one as well.
Oh God.
And I hate rhythm games. I hate like button rhythm games, but that game is really fun.
Hmm.
It's amazing what boobs can add to an otherwise normal experience.
You know what? I don't even look at the boobs because I'm trying to look at the fast moving combos. 'Cause I'm
Right.
playing it like on hard, so I'm trying to keep up with the buttons. Like I'll have to lose a couple times just to look at the background.
Yeah, it's true.
I saw my buddy Alex, who's a co-host of my own podcast, playing. I was like, how do you play that with one hand? You're really
Maybe.
good at this game.
It ain't easy. You gotta get good, son.
Got to get up to that level. But like my other podcast host Brock, he always made the comment that the Vita survives on what he calls Fapper games, which
Yep.
are just random games
He's
from
not
Japan,
wrong.
really, which is what he kind of refers to them as.
Yep,
You play this one yet? I know Jay's played this.
I have, and I love it. I have it. I love that game so much. I have it on every platform that they released on. I have it on the Wii. I have it on the 360. I have it on the PS3, and I didn't buy it on the Vita because when they put out the demo of the game when the game came out, when the Vita first came out, they accidentally put the full game out instead of the demo. You just can't earn trophies on it.
Oops.
So I have a copy of the full game digitally, but I just can't get trophies.
Weird.
But
I mean, it's good though.
But I got the game. I got a free game, so I wasn't complaining.
Yeah. I bought the physical. I'm sure if you saw the physical, you'd probably buy it though, right?
I probably actually I wanted to buy it digitally and was waiting for the price to drop, and then they pulled it from the store.
Maybe this is rare. I just bought this at like Walmart for $10. Like,
Yeah, you can get the physical copy a lot of places, but like I wanted it digitally because I'm a digital whore. So
that's fine.
I just want to say that game on 360 is horrible.
Is it? Is
you
that?
have to have played the game. You have to play the game for probably 20 hours before you understand that you have to know the dance moves.
Well,
Like,
even that, like the dance moves didn't go with anything. I returned it and got the PS3 version. Way better with the move.
Well, I love the karaoke. The PS3 version has straight up karaoke, so that was my selling point. But yeah, I own them all still to this day, like currently.
Yeah,
Like I just did a video where I was doing karaoke.
yeah, I saw.
I thought that
Hold on.
the actual singing was too loud and we couldn't hear your karaoke as much.
Yeah, I tried to fix that by putting in I put in my video audio with it, and you still can barely hear it.
Travis said he got the same thing happened with the game Gungnir. Gungnir. You might know that one, Darren.
Yes, I do. It's a PSP strategy RPG. Pretty solid one.
Said he got it for free. The same kind of thing happened. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's how I got the God of War collection for the Vita. I got like a bunch of games free because if you owned, for some reason it was accidentally cross-buy, so it popped up free when it shouldn't have because I've owned the PS2 version. I mean the PS3 versions, so I just got it.
That never happened for me. But you bought them digitally, so.
Yeah, digitally. Yeah, I start on the PSN at about 8 a.m. refreshing every 20 minutes, waiting for it to update on Tuesday.
Wow. Dedication right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because I'm trying to wait for them to screw up so I can get something free.
Okay. Well, I have this down here. I wasn't going to show it just right away, but I can't remember if I was saving it for anything. So who here has this?
Wow.
I refuse to buy it because I can't get a digital copy. Like I want it
You
very
needed
badly.
physical though.
Yeah,
This was only $40. Look at that. That's pretty good. You get Black Spider-Man.
Black Spider-Man.
Black
It's
Spider-Man,
technically called
Black Spider-Man.
This actually comes with right here with you guys here. This actually comes with, believe it or not, an instruction manual. What? I know this because I watched someone else unbox it. This I haven't even opened yet, just due to time constraints, whatever. But yeah, $40. It's got the game, the portal. It's only
like,
unique Vita-sized portal. It's got the.
You're like, I want to buy it so bad. I want
you to buy it so bad.
I want to buy it and then get rid of the physical copy because I want them to put a digital copy. As soon as they put a digital edition of that out, I'm in.
There's always space for one cart or whatever you want to call it, and just leave that one in. Assuming you like the game, of course. But what is in there right now?
Nothing. I don't have any physical anything.
Well, there you go.
Well, but when you have a physical game, it saves to the memory card. It saves to every card and does all that stuff. I don't want that game. I have everything, and I'm really particular about my folder system on the Vita. So I can
Every time
find
you
it.
boot up your Vita with the game inside, it will install it, even though it's already installed. It'll do that little thing every time.
Yeah, and that was such a pain because I wanted to keep
Really?
I wanted
like 2-second thing it does.
Yes, it bothers. That is so much.
It even bothers me, and I'm not even this crazy about it, but it does bother me. It is annoying.
It's tricky to get the games in and out. I'll say that much.
Well, you have the new model. On the old one, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Vita 1000 Master Race.
Yeah. Let me hold it up.
Like this.
Fat boy.
I'm gonna rub my Vita against my face, and you'll get the same effect.
I got mine signed by Greg Miller on the screen.
I don't even know who that is.
Does it say we did it, Shu?
Yeah. I got another one. I got another one in my room.
That's your broken Vita, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it still works. I was playing PlayStation All-Stars on this one. It still works.
Oh my god.
It just has a gash on the screen. So
The cat kicks ass. It's like I'm going back from work.
And I've been waiting for Jay to send me the memory card so I can swap my stuff over.
Okay, what was the story on that, by the way? So Jay sent you guys.
So when I came,
digital gaming memory cards. Did you pay for that? Was it just a gift, or was it?
No, yeah, I upgraded to 64 gig. I was upgrading all of my stuff to 64 gig memory cards, and I had a bunch of them because I kept buying 32s, and before they had the 64 announced, because I buy almost every Vita game every week. But I need the space. I needed the space, so I bought 64s and was getting rid of the 32s. When I gave them to those guys, I mailed them. I forgot to mail them. Then I text Austin and said, "Hey, what's your address so I can send these things out?" Because I was going to the post office.
Okay.
I went to the post office, mailed them out, and then I realized, man, nobody ever said anything about the memory cards. Let me see. I said, man, they're kind of dicks. Nobody thanked me or nothing. So I said, hey, did you ever get the memory cards? And Austin never got them. Or Austin says he never got them.
He says he never got them, but I
don't know. But no, yeah. So since I've gotten more 64 gig memory cards, I'm just gonna send the other 3 of the other 4 that I have. Keep the last one for PlayStation PS1 classics and PSP games.
So you guys say you don't like switching the games out. I say I don't like switching the memory cards.
Well, I'll switch the card out. Well, I can switch the card out, and I'll deal with that loading that I have to do when you switch the card out to get 140 more games.
Yeah, I guess. But like I said, you buy pretty much every game, right?
Yeah, so I like, so
just that much more memory required.
I was so upset. I was so happy when they lifted the restriction because originally it had a restriction. You could only show 100 games on the memory card.
Weird.
So they'd be on the memory card, but you couldn't access them.
Oh.
That is weird.
Yeah, and I was one of the only people that ran into that error because I was buying everything.
Too many things. Too many things. All the things. It's like,
yeah.
Darren's AFK, but he'll be back.
I really need a bigger memory card. I want
only someone would send you one.
Yeah, I have like tons of games, and I just I've been holding off because I do have a lot of digital games. I mean, with the stuff that we get through PlayStation Plus, and I think I talked on the podcast one time that I didn't realize that I owned Rayman Origins. I have all these games that I buy because they're sales, and then I forget about them because I download them at the time. So I think, if, I don't know. I mean, I do need a bigger memory card. 16 gigs isn't enough. And
Don't worry. When I finish transferring, because I just got my last two memory cards in today. So when I transfer everything from the other ones, I will send them out by the end of this week.
Sweet. I'll give you my address so you can send them directly to me.
Yes.
And not Austin, because he'll just steal them again.
There you go.
He's building some type of Vita memory card robot.
Just like plug them into his arm. Ah, more power.
More power.
But yeah, I'm having the exact same problem. Where it's like I'm wondering where the hell my Vita memory card is. That's weird. They're so small.
You guys got to buy these things. They're
I have one of those.
they're like $4.
I don't know if you saw it on Twitter. I bought this starter kit with memory card for like $10.
I am so upset because I had that original pouch. I had that original pouch and I lost it. It's somewhere in my house and I lost it. So I had to buy the Japanese version of it.
Yeah.
And it's not as good. It's just it doesn't feel the same to me. It's actually better.
I thought this had a zipper, but it's just like a sleeve. It just kind of slides in there.
They made something like that with for the PSP when that came out. It's pretty much the same exact thing. It's just for the Vita.
Yeah, I have this one now. It's just the Japanese version. It does have a zipper that you can actually stick stuff in, right up front. You got but it doesn't have. I can't cover it, or I can't completely enclose it, which I miss. I love that.
Weird. Oop. Okay. Darren's still gone. I think.
So, you guys were talking about Danganronpa. I have again. I bought both of those games, and I still haven't played. I just started the first one. Like I keep trying to start it, and then like I'll try. Like I want to start it, and then I try to start it, and then I stop. Like I don't make it. Like this is the first time I made it to where I met the other students.
What is wrong with you? What is
I don't know.
To anything I've said? The game's amazing.
And I keep it's.
What have you been doing with your life?
Like the only time I want to play it is when I'm at work on break. We get breaks every 2 hours for half an hour. But I have plenty of breaks through the night. Somebody will start talking to me, and then I'm like, oh, I can't. I'd be a dick if I just turned away from them and kept playing the game.
Well, see, you need at least like 2 hours in order for you to get into the game.
That's what I.
That's practically a novel.
Then you can do it on your break. But first 2 hours you need to pay attention to.
So the other day I started playing it on my my PlayStation TV, and that's where I've gotten to where I'm meeting the other students now. I'm starting to get into the game finally because I didn't know you. I only met the character you are for the first time yesterday. I never made it past when after Monokuma sends the kid into space in the opening intro.
Yeah.
I didn't make it past there ever for a year.
Oh, okay.
Nice. I've only seen the anime.
The anime doesn't do it justice.
That's good then. There's more to look forward to in the actual game.
Yeah, I tried because I played the game and then I watched the anime and like they skip over a lot of stuff. Actually, I didn't like the anime. Monokuma's voice, they changed it and it's horrible in the anime. But yeah, they skip a lot of stuff in it and you get more out of it in the game, which I mean, of course you will because I mean it's a video game and not like a 30-minute show.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because I tried to get my sister to watch it. Well, she did watch it, but then I was watching it with her. I was like, well, I kind of regret telling her to watch it. It's not as good as the game. It doesn't do it justice.
Is it still on Crunchyroll or is it on anything else?
I think it's on Hulu.
Is it? I didn't know that because I started trying to watch it on Crunchyroll, and that was what made me say, hey, I should probably buy these games.
Yeah. Yeah, I had her watching it, and I was watching it on Hulu.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, the options are there.
Yeah.
That's good. I want to talk a bit about PSM. What the hell? Why would they get rid of PSM? I like PSM. It's really neat.
There are some inherent problems with it, though.
Some of the games will... A good percentage are crap. We'll give it that.
Oh, that also, but you can't play the say if you download a PlayStation Mobile game. PSN, by the way, is PlayStation Mobile.
Mm-hmm. Which is basically like a smartphone or
Yeah. But there's a
they're
lot of
like apps.
Any of the games that you download, if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, so if you're mobile, if you're portable,
yep,
and you can't connect to a network, it won't let you start them up. Unless they fixed that in the past 6 months since I deleted all of them from my system, because I was buying a lot of those every week too.
Mm-hmm.
But like you couldn't. I would download them and then go to work before I realized that before somebody told me the Wi-Fi password. I couldn't access any of those games.
That's weird.
And I really liked Super Crate Boy, and that was the only way I could play it digitally.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That is a good game.
It is amazing. I love it.
I wasn't aware of that issue because back when I was playing PlayStation Minis, I was playing a lot of Monster Stole My Princess.
Not the minis, the PlayStation Mobile games.
Oh,
Yeah.
mobile. Okay, so I'm thinking of minis. Okay.
Yeah, I'll test that as well because I know the issue is that PlayStation Mobile is leaving. It's going to be shut down in July, and then you won't even be able to download them at all, even if you bought them in September. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, September 10th, I believe, is the day.
So
is the
make
D-Day.
sure you have everything you have downloaded because much
That's
like PT, it's not coming back.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like they're pulling a Konami.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Because I signed up for PlayStation to develop games for PlayStation Mobile. Like I signed up when cause I wanted to. Again, essentially, at some point, I wanted to do. I still want to, but I wanted to develop games. Mm-hmm. And so I signed up and I said, "Ooh, that'll be an easy avenue for me to just check it out and see what Unity, because you can do Unity games for PlayStation Mobile." Or they announced that at some point. They haven't. It never happened, but they announced that you could, and it still hasn't happened. And why would it? Because they're shutting it down.
Yeah.
But so I said, "Ooh, I want to check out Unity and see what I can do," and signed up for it. Like they provided months before this was announced to the public. They said that this was that. Like they sent emails out saying, "Hey, if you're a developer, we're going to get rid of this."
I kind of get the feeling they may have done it because of hackers and trying to crack the Vita and getting N64 ROMs into it. Feels like that'd be a really easy way to access that sort of stuff. Maybe that's why. Like it was like a security thing.
I don't think it's been as rampant as it has been for the PSP. So I don't think they really have those problems with that.
Oh, they do, but they fix it really, really, really fast.
Yeah, I mean, I know they had it when the Vita first launched, but then like right after that, I thought they fixed it right away.
It's why we can't play Phantasy Star Portable 2, is because they had to take it off PlayStation Network since that was one of the exploit games, which is sad because it's actually a pretty good game. It would have been great to have on the Vita.
Yeah, they were pulling.
They came back. I thought I was reading that on Twitter that they just came back or something.
Like they pull games pretty regularly because there was a pool game called Pool Hustle or something that was a PSP game.
Yeah, I bought that to hack my Vita at one point.
Yeah, I did too.
Like Cubic Ninja on the 3DS.
I bought it and I still have it. I can't find Cubic Ninja. I've been trying to look for that game so I can hack my 3DS.
3DS, yeah.
But yeah, I bought it just so I could have it because I knew they were gonna pull it, and I still have my downloaded copy of it on my system so I can mod it. But I don't plan to, but because I buy everything, there's no reason for me to mod it.
Yeah.
I ended up updating my Vita anyway to play newer games. I only really did it so I could play fan-translated PSP games like Valkyria Chronicles 3.
3. That's a lot. I didn't know. Is that on the Vita or?
It's on the PSP in Japan.
PSP. Okay.
And they had like 2 different versions, and the fan translation came out, and they had it so that on the Vita hack you could load up PSP ISOs. Just like in the good old days of the PSP hacking scene, where everyone load up ISOs on their Vita for all the different games, or not their Vita, their PSP for all the different games.
Yeah, that was what I wanted, because I wanted to be able to play Birth by Sleep on the go. That's the only. That was what I wanted to do. That and Mega Man Powered Up.
I think a lot of those Square Enix games are missing from the PlayStation Network too. Like they don't have Crisis Core, they didn't have Birth by Sleep.
Because of I know the Kingdom Hearts game and some of the Final Fantasy games. There's someone who does the music for them. They would have had to do a separate contract, and it wasn't worth it. They would have had to pay them more money. That's why they didn't release the Kingdom Hearts HD remixes digitally, because the young lady that sings the songs is contractually set up to where they can't release it digitally. So
That's unfortunate.
Probably not going to be singing the songs for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Should it ever come out?
Well, she'll be dead by the time it come out, because it'll take forever to release. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's too bad. That's just the problem with digital. But yeah, PSN, pretty neat games. Very very quaint. I even have a list of games and they're super cheap too. There's like 50-cent PSN games I actually want to buy. Some are more expensive. The most expensive one I have on this list is $7.50. Have you heard of Boot Hill Heroes, Darren?
I have it on Steam. It's a independent RPG developed by one guy, and that's basically a giant homage to Earthbound and the Mother series.
It looked pretty neat.
Yeah, it's basically Earthbound set in the Wild West. It's pretty solid.
Nice, because they have part 1 on PSM for $7.50, but I asked the guy on Twitter, and he says they doubt they'll be able to get the rest of it up to PSM before they shut it down, which sucks because I wanted to buy it. But he said he does want to get it on proper, quote unquote, on PSN.
I don't see how he wouldn't be able to get that released as a normal PSN title, just normal downloadable or something.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Especially with Pure Solar as a downloadable title.
Yeah, no doubt. It looks like a pretty neat game. It's on the list. Oops. There goes the Splatoons. While I have you here, have you played the game Chaos Rings?
I have. I originally played that in the iOS way back in like 2008 or 9 when it came out. Square Enix RPG.
Yeah. Is good?
It's okay. It feels like an iOS game.
Yeah.
It's not it's not what I'd really call like amazing or groundbreaking. It's got a neat story, but I don't know. From a gameplay standpoint, it's pretty samey as every RPG you've ever seen.
Yeah. Is it worth $8?
Could be. It depends what you're in the mood for. If you're in for a quick fix of something that's like Final Fantasy but not, I guess it could be worth it.
Okay. Although there are some pretty good PS1 classics, I guess that's what they're called.
Yeah, tons.
Like I've got Breath of Fire 4 installed right now. I haven't started it.
It looks really good on the Vita. A lot of 2D games really look really nice on the Vita screen.
Well, they look nice on the OLED Vita screen.
Yeah.
You gotta have the OG. You have to have the OG one, because that's what games look really good on. They pop.
That OLED. The only way to go.
I'm telling you.
Well, I don't know. I think this screen looks pretty good too.
Well, and not to knock the screen, because it does look okay, but seeing the difference, because I went and bought a replacement Vita, because I wanted to have it modded to put a capture card in it, and I couldn't look at the screen. Like, the screen bothered me so much. And it's just because I have been looking at the OLED screen for so long. Like,
just knowing the difference.
Because I still had mine, and I put them side by side and was running I think Gravity Rush, and it looked really bad. I did Gravity Rush. I think I did Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Like, I was running.
It's on sale right now.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. Which I have because I had it on PS3, and apparently just now you have it on Vita. Which is one really neat thing about Vita, is that a lot of games you'll have played just play on the PS3, but now they're also on your Vita. Pretty neat. That cross-play, though.
Well, you have the Kojima patented transferring between the Peace Walker and some of the different HD titles. You can transfer your data back and forth.
That's cool.
And it also works really well for all the PlayStation 1 games, which since my channel is really RPG focused, and especially since I was reviewing the first 2 Suikoden games, I'd always make progress up to a point in which I want to record or capture, and then I'd throw the save file back on my PS3 and capture that. So it's useful for that too.
doing stuff like that, I just stick it in my. I got a PlayStation TV, so I just run everything through there.
Yeah.
Which is
I wouldn't mind getting one of those.
You make sure you get something to mask the HDCP.
HDCP. You gotta
Yeah, I've got
strip
one of
it.
those.
I got an HDMI splitter that strips
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I have an OG splitter that does that still because, like they I guess that they took that out. They're taking that out of newer model splitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, just get
kinda
the square one that comes from Hong Kong on eBay. You'll see it 100 times over. You look it up.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Well,
You
no,
kind of
like
need it for streaming too.
yeah, I bought one and it wasn't the right one. Like I actually bought 2 or 3,
Oops.
and I kept returning them until I got the right one.
Mm.
Yeah, there's some times where, especially on Amazon where I bought mine, there's a couple listers who are showing pictures for the older models, but they don't strip the HDCP because it's the new model, which
Yeah,
they took it out of.
That's what I did. That's what happened to
Yeah.
me. I bought mine on Amazon.
Damn it. What a stupid feature. Or unfeature. Well, rest in peace, PSM, because there are some really neat games there, but it's, I don't know. For whatever reason, it's disappearing. It would just suck if you did have, if you were a PSM dev and then you had your game up and then it's like, oh, sorry guys, thanks for your hard work, but we're going to be taking your game away pretty soon.
I'm sure anybody that wants to move, their game is good enough to move over to the PSN. They'll help them.
I mean, if they just moved all the games over. They said, whatever, just put all in one spot. So
Well, why not
it's
just
easier to
move them
search.
over as PlayStation Minis?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, that's a whole section that's just sitting there.
It's just so strange. It's just digital. A lot of really weird things going on in the digital world. Digimon.
So I was about to say, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, crazy stuff happens in the digital world. You're not wrong.
hmm Oh man, good times. Yeah. So I just want to talk about one thing. PSN auto renew. That fucking bullshit. Can't believe that.
Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
So that kind of confused me when you said that because
Mhm.
I had mine not set up to auto renew, and I didn't realize that it was expiring because I saw the email, but I was like, oh, I think I have auto renew set up, and I didn't, and it expired like a couple of days ago. So like today I just renewed it. So it didn't happen to me.
Well, do you go by credit card?
Yeah,
Interesting.
like all my credit card information is in it.
Huh.
And then when I looked at all the emails, it was like saying, yeah, your stuff is gonna expire soon. So
That's what I wanted mine to be set as. Because now there's this bizarre feature which I at least believed was always set to on, where if you have PlayStation Plus, but it's about to expire, it'll then auto renew and suck more money out of your virtual wallets or credit card, what have you, to renew it. I had set it to off on my PS3 and my PC, but I had not set it to off on the actual Vita itself. So I got 2 offs, but 1 on was enough for it to auto renew, which I did not want it to do. So now I have 1 more month, and gotta say I'm not too impressed with this month's PlayStation Plus.
You're doing it month for month?
I only wanted it for 1 month because those flash sales, the sales were even better if you had Plus on, to the point where I bought enough games that it was basically a free month of PS Plus. You know what I'm saying?
So what you should do is, in the future, should you want to get the Plus stuff, wait till right around Christmas. They're $20, $30 for a year.
Yeah, I just don't want it.
Because I bought
every now and then.
Not this past Christmas. Well, see, not this past Christmas, but a couple Christmases ago, I bought 6 of them. I spent $100. I got 6 years worth of PlayStation Plus.
Wow. Hopefully it lasts that long.
I have a PS4, so if I want online, I have to pay for PlayStation Plus. And having a Vita and a PS4, I'd say it's super worth it to have it because that is half of my PlayStation 4 library is free PlayStation Plus games.
Yeah.
Especially at launch.
Yeah.
I don't like it though. If you just have too many games, it ends up like Steam. I don't even use Steam anymore. It's just too intimidating. I don't need hundreds of games. Buy these games.
I go on Steam every week and buy 24-cent games.
Yeah. And then do you ever play them?
Yes, because I've been doing. Well, I shot a bunch of video, did a bunch of capture stuff for it, and then didn't use a lot of it because it was like the capture quality was really bad. But I did play them, and I got more than my 24-cent net worth out of them. So
Well, that's good. It's good that you got money worth. Still, it sucks. I had like $20 in my wallet. Now it's like $10. And it's like shit. So yeah, you really have to dig through the options and menus. I was thinking I might even make a video of just how to turn it off for people. They actually, I tweeted them. They sent me some link. I don't know where it's gonna send, but I'll look into that. Cause yeah, it sucks. I don't want it. I only wanted it for the sales, and I got the sales, and that was good. And then I knew this was gonna happen too. I was like, oh. I went to the website. It was off. It was good. It was good. Thought everything was off, but then no, it was on. OnePlus.
Yeah. I didn't even know about that. Like I said, mine was turned off. I mean, mine was not set to auto renew. Like I know I didn't go through it to everything because I assumed that it was on. So yeah, that's weird.
It's the opposite problem because you wanted it and you didn't have it. And I did.
Yeah.
I did have it.
Yeah.
Sony.
I gotta see when mine expires.
You mean like 6 years from now? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I need to see. I want to see the exact date. Like,
The future. All right. The only thing I have on the list now is games coming out. So, what are some games coming out that we're looking forward to?
Well, I mentioned a little earlier. There's the Gaijin Software Works, I believe, is the publisher, and they're bringing over Classic Heroes 3 for the Vita and PS4, I believe, and they're bringing, or PS3 actually, and they're also bringing over Summon Night 5, which is a super obscure strategy RPG series, which no one thought this game would come over, and they're bringing it over for the Vita, PSP, and they're looking into even bringing over a physical PSP copy of that game. And of course, we already talked about Danganronpa, which is going to be cool.
Yes.
Ultra Despair Girls.
Yeah, my upcoming games is kind of short because I don't play a lot of obscure Japanese titles like for games that come out on Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only games that I like are, I mean, I guess thinking Rampa is one, but like that's the only game I'm looking forward to. So that's all I have.
What about a certain dancing game coming out?
I know.
Ugh. Every game that comes out with the Persona 4 strapped onto it, that story gets more and more fucked.
Oh, man.
The canon for that, Persona used to be a series in which you fought Cthulhu monsters as the villains. Now it's just, ugh. Now it's just anime.
Hey now. Man, I'm just saying, I fell in love with so I was married. I'm married, and I was playing Persona 4 for the first time because I didn't play it on the PS2. I played it for my first time experiencing it was on the Vita. I didn't play any of the previous Persona games. I played 4, and it was like I'm sitting in the living room, I'm looking over my shoulder over the couch to see if my wife is gonna come in while I'm on a date with Chie.
Oh yeah.
I was worried about like going to the festival in the summer. Like I genuinely cared about this. Like it was weird how much I love RPGs, but I usually don't like that type of RPG. Like it sucked me in, and like I was supposed to platinum it, and I still haven't platinum it, but because I can't get the true, like it's hard for me to get the true ending because I kept missing stuff. But I've played the game.
My comment towards Persona is more geared towards the 3 spin-off games to Persona 4, more than the game itself.
I can understand that. I can absolutely understand that. But again, like I'm starting to love the dancing rhythm games and all that kind of stuff. So like that's right up my alley. Like
okay, fair enough.
I'm a sucker though, so I've started to, because I realized that I don't like hard games anymore. Like hard games, I play games for absolute fun now to enjoy them. Like I don't want to be challenged anymore.
But yeah, that Disco Fever Edition though, god damn, that's a lot of stuff.
And the only thing that holds me back from, I want all that crap, but I can't buy a physical copy. I refuse to buy a physical copy.
Quite the conflict you've created for yourself.
Well, because I already
2-disc CD soundtrack.
Like I get loot crates, I get arcade blocks, I buy crap every day on Amazon and have it shipped to the house. I do custom T-shirts that I get from like Rip T Apparel. Like I get like 3 packages a day every day. Like I don't have any more room for crap. Like I want to start doing more streams on Twitch so I can give away stuff. Just to give away stuff because I have boxes of crap that have come in like the loot crates and all the stuff that I don't want.
I have a storage full of things. I bought a storage locker so I can start putting things into it.
I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Because Will, you're almost as bad as I am. So yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Also when we're talking about Vita games that are upcoming, I forgot to mention the Digimon RPG that came out for Vita in Japan that I'm really hoping Bandai Namco announces a localization for at E3.
E3.
It could be the Vita's the last hurrah.
Oh, there's more.
On the upcoming game, I didn't talk about any of my upcoming games. On my upcoming game front, I can't wait for J Star. I can't even remember the title of it. But
J Star's Ultimate
Victory.
Versus?
Yes, that game. Want that game because I love anime fighters. Like I love that kind of stuff. And anything that puts Yo-Yo Hakusho characters in it, I am fucking down for.
Huh.
Yeah.
That was pretty far back.
Yeah, and I love Yo-Yo Hakusho. Like that's one I love that anime.
Yeah,
when I saw Gin from Gintanama shooting a Kamehameha as a special move, I was like, that's pretty tempting to pick up just for that. That speaks to me.
Rayleigh's in there too from Dr. Slump, I believe.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters. Awesome. I just want. I wish
is that confirmed for the West?
Yes, it's coming out like the end of this month.
What?
Yeah, it's coming out like the June 30th.
What? That's probably payday too. Oh. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, June 30th or something. It's the end of June.
Huh. I have Amazon open right now too. Let's see. Is there any special fancy edition for that?
Probably not. I think in the West it's only coming digital.
Ah.
I think Europe is getting a hard copy, but I think it's only coming digital for. Because I think the days of having physical Vita games are done.
No way.
Like honestly, for a lot of the Japanese games, it's more advantageous. It's just less money to spend on bringing it over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but I'm like, yeah, because
if Retro City Rampage can have a physical
stores aren't carrying them. They aren't carrying them. Like Retro City was like you had to buy that directly from them. Like, because nobody's gonna carry the games. That's what it is. Like no one wants to use the space on a system that they don't believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love my Vita, but it's not going to unless something happens where they put out Call of Duty and it speaks with the new Call of Duty and it says, oh, you can leave and you can rank up your character as you go, which they're not going to do. But if they did something like that, then the Vita would sell. But they had their chance to do that 2 years ago with that Call of Duty game. They've already lost. Like the Vita's, it's stuck at this niche audience that I happen to be a part of because I love my Vita. I think it is the bar none, full period stop. It is my favorite console to date.
I'd agree with that. I'd probably use it more than all my other systems combined.
That's true. I agree with that.
I mean, I've only just started. More than. I think I only use my Wii U for recording footage of my Fire Emblem playthroughs. The only time I use my Wii U.
Yeah.
It's just my PS4. Not so. Outside of Bloodborne, barely touch.
Yeah. No. It's just
I play everything, but I love my Vita. Like my Vita is the fucking man. Like if I go, I'll go to work. Like case in point, this was a really weird thing, but we were my wife had before I moved down to where I am now. My wife commandeered my TV on Thanksgiving and wouldn't give it back. So my relatives are over. We want to play Madden football. My wife wouldn't give us the TV back because my cousin's wife also helped her. Like they took over the TV. They sent us to the store, and in that time they wouldn't give us the TV back.
Oh.
So we remote played into the Vita. I figured out how to what everybody was complaining about, how to use the PS4 controllers. I figured out how to do that very easily. and we were playing on the Vita screen with PS4 controllers. It worked for Madden because you have like 4 controllers you can pick.
Yeah.
You don't have to pick the primary controller. But like we were sitting over the table playing Madden on a 5-inch screen. Like that was a great thing to me. Like that saved Thanksgiving realistically.
Nice. God bless you, Vita. Oh man. Okay, what about what is Operation Abyss: New Tokyo Legacy? Anyone interested in this one?
It's just another dungeon crawler. There's already like 4. I think they're all being brought over by what's the publisher's name? It's I always
NIS?
confuse it with Arxis.
NIS America.
Oh, is it NIS?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Axis because they bring over a lot of the dungeon crawler RPGs.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be cool. I probably won't bother.
I'm sure I'll buy it because
Yeah.
I'm me.
Because apparently you need to fill up another memory card.
I do. Like that's what I do. Like I have plans to buy more 64 gig memory cards. Like this isn't gonna die for me. Like this is my Dreamcast. I didn't have a Dreamcast. I had a buddy that had a Dreamcast, and he was flat. Like when his system went down, he was ordering parts from Japan so he could fix it. He learned to read Japanese so he could read the repair manual because the internet wasn't as prevalent. There was no YouTube to look up videos at that point. He learned things. He taught himself things just so he could put for the Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm.
The Vita is my Dreamcast. I know it's not going to be this. It's not going to get past. It's not going to get past 20 million units sold. It's not going to. I don't see it. If they can make it last, if the Vita can get a steady stream of games for this year and then next year, I'll be satisfied.
I just want that frickin' Digimon RPG. I would learn Japanese for that. It is the most high production, one of the highest production games on the Vita, just purely looking at from a visual standpoint.
You can
and
get
it's a
the
thing
Japanese
I love.
one, can't you?
I can, but I just want to play it in English.
Yeah,
I mean,
you learn Japanese for it.
I would, but I'm
Still
hoping.
prefer. Yeah.
It's the preference, you know. I would totally buy if like it never gets announced for a Western release, I'll import it, no problem. But
Yeah, I gotcha.
That's how I feel about a bunch of the Gundam games that are for the Vita. Like they won't bring any of them to the United States.
I actually have
those are
imported
probably
one of
pretty
those.
easy to get going to, I think.
Yeah, especially the Dynasty Warriors ones. Those are really easy to get into.
Well, no, there's
You're thinking like the fighting arena sort of thing, right?
yeah, because I have one of those. I have one of those for the PSP. I have the versus full boost. Like I love that game, and I would love to have a game like that on my Vita because it's damn amazing. Like I hacked. That was the reason I hacked my PSP because there was one of the last PSP games was that, and then never a Gundam game, and that was what made me do it. I bought a PSP Go just at mod so I could have that game because it wouldn't run like on the 300 like if you modded it, if you hacked it. Like it would only run on the Go for some reason initially. So I bought a Go just for Gundam. Austin actually sold me a Go just for.
I bought a Go just because I walked into a store and it was there, so I bought it. And this wasn't even when it got discontinued. This was while it was still being sold, and I was like, I'm here. I bought one while I was in Bloomington.
You know, all the people who bought the PSP Go and got their games digitally and then moved on to Vita, those were the smart ones. We laughed at them initially going, ha, you're not going to have your physical copies, dummies. And then nowadays we're like, damn it, that would have really helped out in the long run.
Well, that's why Peace Walker is like my first digital game that I ever bought. So that's the only game I really like PSP wise that I have still. That's why. So thank you, PSP Go.
Yeah. Getting us prepared for the future where we don't own anything.
Oh, scary future.
Mm-hmm.
Our Dungeon Travelers 2, is that the same one as what you were talking about before, Darren? Or is that different?
Oh, that's different. That's a different game.
It looks like the exact same.
Yeah, there's a trend. There's a trend for which
Yeah.
games they bring over.
Oh, we got Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World Lego. That's coming to Vita, I guess, so that's something.
Yeah, it's
That'll be
another Lego game that's gonna suck.
It'll be
Because,
the 3DS version.
yeah.
Probably. Everything's so small. Another Hyperdimension Neptunia. That's pretty much.
I own every one of those to date, and I haven't even played the first one.
Yeah, exactly. One of them was really cheap on Amazon a while ago. But
yeah, I played like half of one on the PS3, and when they start rolling them out for the PS Vita, I said, "Yep, why not?"
Yeah, well, we get that. We sense the trend here. That's cool. All right. Let's zipping my thingy open here. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, doop. Oh yeah, yeah. There's just some really neat games. Spelunky on the Vita, awesome.
Great.
Minecraft on the Vita, awesome. Hotline Miami on the Vita, awesome.
That's where I originally played that.
The best place to play Hotline Miami because I bought that. That's one of the few games that I own like across almost all the platforms it's available for, and it sucks on PC. To me personally, because I'm not a mouse and keyboard kind of guy. Like I will do anything to play with a controller. Like I'm probably one of the only people that actually paid for a Joy to Key.
Yeah.
Like I actually paid for that when I could have easily ripped it from a site because I wanted, because Windows 8 was acting funny with the bad version of it.
You paid for something on the internet? What is this?
Sir, what?
It's a foreign concept, I know.
Holy crap, we're getting Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax?
I forgot.
Is that
game released so long ago?
Is that a sequel for the other one?
I believe it's the same as the one that came out in Japan earlier this year.
Yeah.
So, but is that a sequel?
Sega theme stages. Comes out the end of this year, apparently. According to Amazon. It's Amazon. Mighty number 9.
I'm going to be really bitter about this whole about this whole Digimon not coming over situation. I'm just because I completely forgot about it, and now after talking about it, I'm like, look at the Play Asia page, and I'm like, I could buy it right now, and it could be at my house.
Right now. Unless it takes 2 months. Like,
no, Darren, wait till E3. Don't lose hope.
Yeah, true that.
There you go.
Hopefully there's some good announcements on the way. Fez? Fez is on the Vita. That's cool.
Yeah, Fez is
Lots of good indie games are there.
I'll tell you the best game on the Vita is that Shovel Knight.
No.
Best game on it. And Brian will talk bad about it every goddamn week.
It's not good.
That game is great. That is the first game that I have bought across every available platform. I bought it on Steam because I wanted to do game capture of it. Or I bought it on 3DS. Then I bought it on Steam because I wanted to do game capture for it. Then I bought it on the Wii U because I said I'd rather play it here because of the playing it with the Wiimote. Then I bought it on when it came to PS3 and PS Vita and everything. I bought it there, and then when they said Battletoads on Xbox, I bought it there. I own it every.
Nice.
It's not good. I don't like it. Actually, the best game on the Vita is PlayStation All Stars. So.
No.
Yes, it's true. It's true. True statement.
I'm gonna tell you.
When you can play Suikoden 2 on your Vita, that's a solid contender.
That shouldn't count though. Come on.
Metal Gear Solid 3, that's a contender.
I will say
Eater.
I guess that PlayStation
one
also
game.
counts.
What is this? It's it starts with
Deception.
D's nuts.
I got it.
Got him.
I got it right here. Deception. I haven't even opened this yet, but
I didn't buy. That is one of the few games that I didn't buy. Like I don't find this.
I had this on PS3, but I had to get the Vita version.
Like I looked at it, and like I don't know. That's one of the. I don't think I'll like. And I bought a lot of games that I don't like. Like I bought.
It's an actual game too, not one of these like Hyper Neptunia weird anime thingies, whatever.
I bought Hooked on fishing.
Darren, look.
No, you get that schlock out of here.
Hey, what's wrong with Conception?
Persona. You take your bad Persona, you put Conception 2 away.
What's wrong with Conception? I love it.
It's bad Persona.
It is. That's why I love it. It's a Persona game.
In a world where you can miss your time to Persona, it's not worth it.
But I want to make.
Darren doesn't like that game for some reason.
I want to make Star Babies.
So goddamn creepy.
Right? It is. It absolutely
That
is.
creep at the beginning is the creepiest motherfucker in video games. He's
No.
I remember when
I
I
saw a
was
guy
young.
streaming that once on Twitch. It was awesome. And we even got this. This is an interesting release. Child of Light physical for the Vita. What?
I didn't know they released that physically.
Yeah. If you
I
need
own that
anything in your
digitally.
collection, this is it.
I bought that. I didn't know they released a physical one though.
I know. You got to get on that. Get on that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, yeah. Long story short, pretty neat system. We can spend hours talking about it, and we have. So time for me is 9:11 p.m. Probably a couple hours more for you guys. Anything else you want to bring up?
Buy a Vita.
Yes. Everyone, if you're watching this and don't own a Vita, go buy one. It is a great handheld. It has a breadth of games. People always say, "Oh, there's no games." Yeah, everyone said there's no games for it. There are plenty of games.
It's true.
I can show you bank receipts.
I know. Look at this. Look at all these games. That's a lot of games. I don't have time to play all these games.
He's not even buying them right. He's buying them physical. You got to get it digital.
You
I
gotta
got
get
digital too. Problem is, I've only got an 8 gig card in here right now, so I'm still waiting for my 64 gig coming.
And for some of you watching who don't own a Vita and you're like, oh, I don't like handhelds, the Vita TV is a solid option too, because you get access to most of the library and all of the crossplay between like the PlayStation 1, PSP, and the Vita library, and it's a cheaper way to get into it. But Vita 1000 is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
2000. Look at the start and select buttons. They're vastly superior. They're actual buttons.
Oh no, the select button. I use that so often.
I do it all the time. Same with the PlayStation button. Anyways. Alright, good stuff.
Hold on. Well, anyone that does go get a Vita, I will tell you that, because everyone complains about, this is my last thing. Everyone complains about, oh, my hands are cramped with the handheld system or anything like this.
Yeah, you can
The Nyko grip is the best thing for you. Please buy it. Like this thing, they have one for the Slim also, so it's not just a 1000 thing. But when you grip it, like the using it for remote play and playing those games that have R2 and we have used L3 and R3 on the back touchpad, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't naturally touch it, so when you touch it, it reacts. You're not holding it consistently. Because I have big hands, and I've always held a handheld system where I'm cradling it. So when you have a back touchpad, that doesn't work. The power grip thing works. It's worth it. Like I pay $35 for these every time I need a new one because they won't sell me right because they don't sell they don't make the 1000 model anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to pay the upcharge every time. And it's that worth it that I rebuy it because eventually this one has a battery in it.
It needs batteries?
Well, no, it has you can charge this and it doubles your battery life.
Oh, interesting.
So I get twice the life for everyone who also talks about not having enough battery life. I charge my Vita like once a week.
Nice.
I'd argue my Vita has a better battery life than my 3DS.
Oh yeah, God, yes.
Seems to last longer.
Well, it's got that sleep mode. I think it works pretty well. Probably better than the sleep mode on 3DS. 3DS is always looking for
street passing stuff.
Thinking. It's thinking. What system was thinking?
I don't know because he started moving really fast.
What? My picture thing?
Yeah, you keep.
Weird. Okay. Anyways, I don't know what to tell you about that. Google is mysterious. Okay. Well, I'm ready to shut this down. So, gentlemen, thank you for your time tonight. Austin was here earlier as well, but he's gone now. But I'll give everyone a chance once again to just give a quick shout out to their own channels, and maybe we can find you some more subscribers and whatnot. And so go with Darren again.
Yeah, so if you're after hearing me scream and rant and yell, if you're interested in hearing my voice more and you want to see that, you can find me on the Gaming Pilgrimage on YouTube, in which I review a lot of JRPGs. So if you're interested in that, check it out there. I also have a podcast called the Gaming Pilgrimage Podcast, which you can find on Podomatic or iTunes, and it's just that Gaming Pilgrimage Podcast. Or you can find me on Twitter at Gaming Pilgrim. And thanks for having me, Steven.
Certainly. Thank you.
I'll see you for Game of Thrones.
Yes. Much to discuss. And Jay, if you want to give the folks again your
Alrighty. I, Prophecy the Prophet, I have a channel called Dollar TV. I talk games, I talk a lot of things. I talk real life in gaming. I play games, I talk real life. People seem to respond well to it. I am attempting to maximize my subscriber output. So, I will plug it here also. When I get to this very large number, what it seems to me, 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I'm giving away this very ultra rare Golden Mario, still unopened, still in the package. I've been trying to do this for about 2 months now. I skyrocketed and then plateaued immediately and then lost subscribers. But I still have it in package for anyone who wants. I'm giving it away free. I will ship it to you. You can have it. If I will do a random drawing. We'll pick a name out of a hat on Twitch at some point. And I'm going to hold on it until. So if it's 2 years that I do it, then in 2 years someone will have this. But again, I have Dollar TV. Down, up, left, A, right, down. It's the old cheat code from Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis. The only real way to play the original Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So, if you want to see a black guy talk about nerdy things, I exist.
He corners the market. There's no other guy that talks about nerdy things.
It's the monopoly.
It's like me. There's like me, Mega Ran, and Will. That's it.
So is it my turn to plug?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so I'm Will, for part of 3 other guys that do a podcast called Average Joe, or the Average Podcast, part of Average Joe Gaming. We have a YouTube channel. We do all types of stuff. We are doing like Jay doing right now. We're gonna start a giveaway to try and pump up our podcast numbers. So I think that it was supposed to happen last week, but I wasn't in last week's episode, so it's gonna happen this week. So yeah, if you guys want to plug this and retweet it and stuff, we're gonna be giving stuff away this week. So look out for that. It's possibly gonna be as we're starting off with PSN gift cards. So that's what we're gonna start as, and we're gonna move up from there. Maybe I'll try and
give
give
the codes out too, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not to send away anything.
No. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
I have something to give away that we can give away right now.
Okay.
Even though this is a Vita podcast, I have a code for Guacamelee. Well, you guys can only see my mouth because I'm trying to pull it up on a computer. For Guacamelee, the Wii U version. It was on Humble Bundle last week. I paid. I like to give the Humble Bundles every once in a while.
Nice.
Just because, and I have codes. I've been giving away codes to people and random people. But I have codes for people, so I'm going to give you guys, whoever in the chat, whoever's watching this archive video, because I'm sure there's no one up with us still.
Travis might be there.
I was going to say, but Travis, this could be your chance. You got rid of Austin, now you can take the code.
Right. That was the whole plan.
That was
so nice. Shout out to Travis and Super Robot Power Hour, both who were in the chat.
Gotta pull up the email. Let's pull up the right email. God damn it, which one is it?
Yep.
Okay, no, it's not. Oh, shit. Alright. I have... Okay, maybe not that one. It's giving me problems. You guys gotta give me a second.
Okay. Well, I'm Steven. This is my YouTube channel, CatMax Gaming. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you made it this far through the live stream or through the, I guess, archived version, thanks for watching. Vita support. Hope you got a bit of an idea of what this wacky system is all about. We think it's pretty cool. Maybe if you don't have one, you might consider getting one. And, yeah, we dig it. We like the Vita. It's good. And I have a podcast. I call it the CatMax Hypecast. You can check that out over at Podomatic. At Stephen Eider. That's my my Twitter. Stephen with a V, followed by EIDHER. Well, you can do your joke if you want.
Eater? I barely know her.
I did that in a video last week. I can't remember which video, but I did that because I felt like it.
Because it's amazing.
It's amazing. Oh my god.
Awesome.
I like your oh my god one.
Oh my god.
Pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Okay, so I found the code.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition for the Wii U.
Okay. Here
It
it goes.
is A0 8N 05 LU 02 7L RX 29. That is your code. If you got to run that back, I'm not repeating it.
Yep. I didn't write it down, so
I really hope that one of those was wrong, just so the one person's like, "Yeah, I got the code." And he types it, and it's just wrong.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? If I said a wrong thing, if the zeros are supposed to be O's or the O's are supposed to be zeros, I think there's. I remember that Nintendo codes are zeros, but it could be wrong.
Oh, I hate that one. It's O's or zeros.
I think that happened to me
O's or
through
ones.
Steam a bunch of times for getting Humble Bundle stuff. I kept putting in O's and zeros.
I hate that. All right, well, good stuff. Well, thanks for giving that out. Hopefully someone gets that game. I have it on the Vita.
Me too.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
cool.
a sucker. I rebought it on the PS4 because I wanted all the extra stuff that they didn't put into the that they didn't patch into the PS Vita version.
That's weird. All these weird, like, system exclusive bonuses nowadays.
Well, they-
like Shovel Knight, for example.
Well, they re-released it so it'd be on all the other stuff, and then put it on the PS4, and then say, oh, well, all the upgrades we're not going to patch into them because you can just buy the new one. So I'm a sucker, and I bought the new one.
Right on. All right, well, good stuff. I think we're about done then. So, gentlemen, thank you for your time, and hopefully we can do some more live streaming again sometime. And you're welcome if you guys watch Game of Thrones. We want to do a Game of Thrones live stream for each episode. We've got like 2 or 3 left for this season. I don't know. Do you guys watch Game of Thrones at all?
I do,
I
but I'm
do
so
not.
far behind.
I have not even started. I want to read the books first.
Okay.
I'm that guy.
Yeah, these live streams are full of spoilers. So. All right, good stuff. And if you guys do
All
your
I-
cross-site
all-
chatter again, let me know.
All I know that winter's coming, I think.
Mhm.
Or
I
it happened.
think it's here, Darren. Was that?
Winter came and took a shit on everyone's lawn.
Stop spoiling it for me.
Okay. Well, they've been telling you the whole
Well,
time.
that's what I'm saying. Like that. That's why that's the only thing I know. I know.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
5
look-
seasons in. Winter had to come at some point.
Yeah, it's true. All right, good stuff. All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Please consider liking, favorite, subscribing to CatMax Gaming, to Dollar TV, to Average Joe Gaming, and of course to the Gaming Pilgrimage. Sounds good. All right, everyone, thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. Okay, see ya.